Let's review regularization, lasso versus ridge. The idea of regularization is to reduce overfitting by penalizing large coefficients. And then there's two common methods. One is known as lasso, also known as L1 regularization, where you penalize the absolute value of the coefficient. And this possible use case is it actually allows the coefficient to shrink to zero, in which case, if it shrinks to zero, you can think of it as a way of feature selection as well. Alternatively, you can also use ridge regularization, known as L2 regularization, where you're penalizing the squared value. And since you're squaring it, you have a much larger penalty for large differences compared to lasso. One artifact is this does not shrink to zero, so this actually ends up reducing multicollinearity, because oftentimes when you have multicollinearity, one of the coefficients ends up being very large, and since it ends up being very large, you're going to penalize it a lot more using ridge regression. In terms of extra material, you can actually combine lasso and ridge into something known as elastic net, where you do basically a combination of feature selection as well as reducing multicollinearity. And then additional extra material is alpha tuning, where if you increase the size of alpha, you're going to get smaller coefficients. Think of it as how much of a penalty you want to give, and then if you increase the alpha penalty size, you're going to end up with smaller coefficients.